Good morning. It's Mother's Day. To all of you mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. The world wouldn't be possible without you. Thank you so much for everything you do, your dedication, your devotion, your compassion, your love for all of us. Thank you so much and happy Mother's Day. That said, we're down here at the homestead. Took the Jeep today. It's plenty warm out, thank goodness. It's a little overcast and that kind of thing, but I'll take it. It's almost 80 degrees, somewhere around 75, and it is beautiful. I'm dragging a little bit this morning, little stiff and sore. Old age catching up with me, I guess. Anyway, we got the cows behind us. I'll try to zoom in and kind of show you what we got for where the kids are and that kind of thing. Now we got a whole new group of kids. So we got the new kids, we got the yearlings, we got the heifers, we got the cows. It's a whole several generations going on here. So let's turn around, let's take a look at these guys and let's get to work. Again, we've got that beautiful backdrop of the Beartooth Mountains. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we got these cows out here in this pasture. Just a, just honestly, I can't ask for more. I just can't ask for more. I'm truly blessed. It's difficult to tell. I'll zoom in a little bit, but that's Woolly Booger and his mama right there. Then we're going to zoom in over here. Here, let me zoom in here. All right, there's Woolly Booger right there. He's laying with his mama. Got the other cows out here laying, and we got another cow here close. But out there in the far end, we've got number one and her baby, which is Spicy One. Okay, I've got to differentiate out here. This is Teal One and her baby, Yellow One, which we call Spicy One right there. So that's Teal One and Yellow One, Spicy One. Let me move down a little bit. All right. Then I'm not sure what the other cow is that's laying out there with him, but we've got the original purple one and her little baby right there. I'm not going to mess with them right now. I'm going to go check the heifers and the yearlings, and I'm going to give them water and make sure they're taken care of. Do a little calf checking out there. We're on calf watch still for all the heifers. But I just wanted to indicate that we've got purple one, her new baby, which is going to be hot pink one, and we've got teal one, and then we've got spicy one. If you can see her, she's up swishing her tail and that kind of thing. She's the one standing right there. So we got 4 generations of number one right there. It's kind of a cool thing to kind of look at and see and just watch. So let's go up here. Let's check the yearlings and the heifers, make sure they got plenty of water. I've got to move a water tank. I'm trying to give us options for isolating and separating the bulls. So I've got to kind of move a water tank and set up some panels and see what's going to work. And then we've got some other things to do for Mother's Day. So let's get down here and let's get to work. All right. So we're still down here on baby watch, looking for these girls to calve. We got to keep an eye on them, see what they're up to, that kind of thing. So we're going to give this girl a little grain here, and I'll be able to give her kind of a full checkup. So let me get this thing set up. Right, so I'm going to grab a little bit of, so I'm going to give her a little thing of grain. Hi, Mama. How you doing, babe? Oh, let's see here. Give her a little bit of grain. That'll help her. As I've said before, when these guys are getting close to term, we don't want to short them on food or calories or anything like that. We want to make sure they've got everything they need to be able to provide for that calf as it grows. Just like you would any woman, you wouldn't want to cut her short on calories if she's in her ninth month. Want to make sure she's got plenty. Her bag is really getting full. It's definitely stretched a bit. Looks like her teeth's getting a little larger here. But as I was saying, You definitely wouldn't want to kind of short a female, a woman, in her ninth month of pregnancy. You'd want to make sure she's got plenty of calories, she's getting plenty of nutrients and that kind of thing, and you want to make sure that that she's taken care of in her ninth month. So this girl looks like she's still, I would say, probably about the same. Anyway, she looks to be maybe a little bit more progressed. It's just one of those things that we're waiting for the right moment for her. Whenever things happen, they happen. So that's about where we are with her. I'm going to walk through. I'll take you with me. We'll walk through, check these other heifers and that kind of thing. 16-1 is a little bit behind her, or was a little bit behind her, not showing as much progression, or as much, her bag wasn't as full and that kind of thing. Nonetheless, um, changes can happen really quickly, and we don't really know what to expect or when to expect it. So as I said, you know, it just all of a sudden they may just be ready to calve, like number one was. She hadn't been showing any sign, and all of a sudden she had a calf on the ground. So we'll go check those girls and everybody else, and we'll go from there. Hi, Mama. Did want to mention that we ran all of the yearlings and all of the heifers through our system yesterday, and I would say the flow and the operation went extremely well. The new system was really well. The flow couldn't have been better. Everything kind of leads to the lead up and the alleyway, and everything went really smoothly on this part. It just went really well. So I'm really happy with it. I don't know that I would make any changes as far as design or layout. There is one thing that I do need to do, and what I need to do is I need to secure this section to that post that's right behind it. I need to secure that with a chain, and make sure that it is fastened in its place. What happened yesterday, this is the only thing that happened that would be, I wouldn't even call it an issue, to be honest, is we had two cows trying to get into the lead up at the same time, and they're very strong animals. People have no idea, but what they did was when they both pushed in here, it pushed this entire section, this whole section, that way. It all moved to the east, about 6 inches, maybe even a foot. You can see what I had originally were these two posts were even with this railroad tie. And the reason I had them that way is so that I could open the gate either way, this way or that way, and it would open fully. Now I can only open the gate that far going this way, which is fine. We can swing it in right now, but I'm gonna have to move it back this direction, and then I'm gonna chain it to ensure it can't go any further to the east like it did. So that's the only thing that we ran into yesterday was that right there. And otherwise the design worked, I would say, nearly flawless. And heifers. So, of course, here's 14-1, old knucklehead. He's wanting to see if I got something for him. Hey, buddy, right here. Here you are, you old knucklehead. How you doing, buddy? Old knucklehead. He's a pretty good boy. Makes me laugh. All right, let's get in there. So far, all I'm seeing are the yearlings. Hi, 15. You're all right, sweetheart. 16-1 here. It's interesting because that is 16-1 yellow, and the one just in front of him right there is 16-1 teal. And I would say she's still just about the same. She's not really progressed any or anything like that. She's still just about the same. Yeah, I would say she's just about the same. She's not really progressed or anything like that. But I still want to get a good look at these other girls. Make sure everybody else looks good. 16-2 looks good. Little 15 is just laying down. These are all yellows. I would guess that's 18-4. Yeah, it's 18-4. He's going to be a nice bull. 17-4. She's not progressed any. 14-1. She doesn't look to have progressed any. Come on, kids. Let's kind of move. There we go. There we go. Yeah, 14-1 has not progressed any. Nothing like that. There we go. Now we get you moving. 18.4. Let's see how she looks. Yeah, she's not progressed. Purple 6 is laying down over here. 15 has not progressed at all. Come on, Mama. Can you stand up for me? All right, babe. Come on. Oh, that's a big get up, huh? All right. She's not progressed any as well. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get these guys some water, and then I've got some things to do to the house. I can't screw around here long because we are on Mother's Day time, so I can't screw around long. So yesterday when I was done working the cows, the heifers, and the yearlings, I did not fill the water. I did that intentionally. I was hoping that one of them, primarily this one I was hoping, would be dry so that I could move it. What I want to do is I don't want to move it far, but I want to move it to about this post right here. The reason I want to put it here is because I want to be able to secure within this section. I want to go to basically this corner of the feeder. I'm hoping actually to come somewhere right here in the middle of the feeder. And then, so with some corral panels, I want to go there. And then I want to go from this post or so over here, kind of make a square or a good angle. And I want to come to this corner. That will allow both of the bull calves to feed from this section. That will leave the entire rest of the section open to the rest of the heifers and yearlings. And then from there, we will have our bulls isolated in this smaller section to keep them away from the yearlings and the heifers. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this tank. It's right now, there's too much water in it for me to move. That is, I don't know, probably 100 gallons. Maybe it's about not quite a third of the way up. So 80 gallons maybe. Nonetheless, it's a lot of freaking weight. 100 gallons would be, I don't know, 800 pounds or so. So it's more than I can lift for sure. Every gallon of water, of course, weighs about 8.4 pounds per gallon. I didn't know if you were aware or not. Nonetheless, I can't move this right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the far tank. They'll be able to have plenty of water. They still have a good amount of water in this tank, but I'm going to fill it so they have good fresh water there. I'm going to leave this one so they drink it down maybe a little bit more. If not, I'll just drain it tomorrow when I have more time. So I'm going to fill that one. I'm going to fill the cow's water, and then I'm going to try to move this one further over here and go from there. I-14 one. You knucklehead. What are you doing, old boy? What are you doing, buddy? So knucklehead. It's kind of interesting. It's like having a puppy down here. He wants scratched and rubbed and all the things. So yep, just like a kid, I guess. He's got his head up against me. He's a knucklehead for sure. Hi, buddy. All right, let me go get these waters full. Sorry, buddy, I gotta go. I got things to do. It's Mother's Day, don't you know? Here, let me give you a scratch under your neck. Oh, that feels pretty good, doesn't it? All right. All right. Let's get these things filled. All right. We're filling the water here. I just wanted to get a good look at these guys. They are in really, really good condition. They really are. These guys are obviously well maintained, well managed. They're all very calm. They're all just physically in great condition. Here's old knucklehead. He's going to see what I'm up to. Oh no, he's going to go play in the water. That's what he wants to do. Knucklehead's going to try to play in the water a little more. I don't know if you've seen any videos or not, but this guy here loves to play in the water. I've got some holes in the water itself in the hose, which many he has produced by chewing on the hose. And then when I'm watering, he loves to play in the spray from the water. He's just a knucklehead. Just another one of the characters I've got. There's the reason I call him Knucklehead, but these guys are just like children, I'm telling you. All right, what I was saying anyway is that all the cows, excuse me, all the yearlings, all the heifers, everybody looks really, really good. They're obviously getting plenty of feed. They're obviously well maintained. They're just really good looking animals. So just wanted to get a quick look And again, with that backdrop, we got the Beartooths behind us. That is the Absaroka Beartooth range. And then we got some beautiful yearlings and heifers right here. And everybody just looks fantastic. So, all right, I've already taken care of everybody else. You can see the cows have all kind of fed off. They're all grazing out there. They're actually kind of turning back, heading back towards me, which is really kind of cool. Make my life a little bit easier. Here's Mama, that is number one, who just had her baby. There is Woolly Booger right there. And there is the newest number one right there. I'm gonna try to walk out there and I'm gonna try not to disturb them too much, but I do wanna see, I wanna see the new number one and take a look at her, him, her, whichever it is. And I just wanna check on it, make sure everything seems to be all right and they look good and all of that. So we're gonna take a walk out here. I'm gonna try to go slow. I'm not going to adjust the camera much. So the baby's gonna look really small until I get closer. And then as I get closer, Mama, oh, there it is. He's standing up. Look at there. So what I don't want to do is disturb the baby too much. I don't want to disturb the baby too much, and I don't want to disturb Mama too much. Mama's calling him, which I sure wish that humans would respond as well as cows do. Mama's moving to baby, and baby's moving to Mama. Look at that. It's very funny to watch all of the youngers like Woolly Booger there, and even Spicy One checking out the baby. They have a little babysitting syndrome. They want to be with the baby. So I'm going to turn this camera off until I get a little closer, and we'll go take a look. I don't want to stress Mama or the baby or anything like that. So we're just going to take a nice, easy stroll over there and take a look. Here's number one, the other number one, and there's Spicy One. We don't have her actual tag yet. She's going to have a completely unique tag. I believe it's going to be yellow with red lettering, and I think even the wife's going to put a chili pepper on it or something ridiculous. But that's Spicy One and One. And again, out there in the pasture, that's Purple One. That's Teal One. That's the second yellow one. And then we've got a hot pink one out there. These guys have integrated back into the herd, no problem. You can see they're doing great. All these girls are all doing great. I'm just gonna get a quick look and I'll continue to walk on out. There's Ferdinand, Ferdinand the bull. Okay, this is something that's actually pretty funny. I was just pointing out, let me zoom in slowly as I can. And now we have one out here with her newborn calf as of yesterday. And next to you have Woolly Booger. It's amazing how good a track these cows keep of their babies and how they just keep a clock in their head. They know when these calves are going to need to feed. They'll feed those calves every couple of hours and they'll keep them plenty full. It's just amazing what good mothering they have. It truly is. I don't know how they keep track of when these or these babies need to feed or anything like that. But number 17-2 right there, right in the back, right there. She's actually starting to call Woolly Booger back. He's a little far off and she wants to give him some feed as well. So I just thought it was funny. And let me go check this. All right, there's Woolly Booger. And he's calling to Mama, which is pretty funny. He must be getting hungry. And there's one right there just standing, grazing and taking care of Babe. Little one's on the ground right there. I'm going to try to get a closer look. But as I've kind of pointed out and indicated in previous videos, I don't want to walk directly at them. By walking directly at them, I'm sorry about this video all over. By walking directly at them, I come across to them as a predator. So what I need to do is basically I need to kind of head or over here more towards Woolly Booger. As he moves off, we'll kind of walk that way. We'll be able to get closer by doing so, because if we walk directly at her, she's going to get that baby up and she's going to take off. If I walk over this direction, she will think, okay, I'm not going to disturb them. I'm going to continue on past. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get broadside to them. I'm going to get a look at her, get a look at that baby, and we'll go from there. Hey, Woolly Booger. How you doing, buddy? I'm going to do the same thing with him. I'm not going to walk directly at him. He's going to probably move off. which is fine. He needs to get a little closer to mama. But you can see, because I'm not coming at him directly or anything like that, I'm kind of going to cut the difference between the two here. He's right here. Mama's right over there. Wow, that's a big calf. There he goes. He thinks, oh, we're going to get him. Then he stops. Holy cow, that is a big calf. That's mama. She's doing just fine. I just need to kind of get around her to make sure she's all cleared out. Beautiful calf though. Wow, beautiful calf. Really good looking calf, but big. Now she's talking to him. She's talking to him, telling him, just stay put for now, but if she moves, for sure, she's going to tell him to get up. I'm not sure if you can hear that. I've got to shut my mouth for a little while. That's a really difficult thing for me to do. Mama looks good. She looks like everything's cleaned out, no problem. Little babe is looking around. Look at the ears on that little bugger. Such a beautiful little calf. Wow. Really nice calf. Again, I can't tell if it's a bull or a heifer calf just because I'm not seeing it up yet. It was up and nursing, so we know there's no problem there. Woolly bugger thinks that's his mama now. He's like, wait a minute, what's going on? He's a little bit confused. Mama is over there. He's over here. He wants to come back to this mama. She's probably allowing him to nurse, for crying out loud. Her bag is so full. But we're going to kind of try to skirt a little bit and see if we can't get a little bit closer. I don't want to disturb the calf or mama that much. So we're just going to kind of skirt, take a look. Hi, mama. Wow, that's a big calf. Beautiful calf. She's doing really well. She's cleaned out. There's no problems there. Beautiful calf. Just a nice shiny black coat. Really nice calf. Wow, am I happy. That's a nice calf for a first one from Ferdinand the Bull. The only thing that worries me about the size of this bugger is that we've got a bunch of heifers. You're all right, mama. You're all right. We've got a bunch of heifers that have got to give birth as well. And boy, I hope for smaller calves with them for sure, because this is a big one here. Now, mama's getting a little nervous, so I'm going to back up just a little bit. All right, mama. That's a really good shot right there. All right. I think we're going to take off. We got some things planned for Mother's Day, but I got to take off. But I just wanted to get you a good look. We'll get a little close up of him, her, it. What a beauty right there, that's for sure. All right. Thank you. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Before I go, I really want to thank all the mothers once again. Without you, the human race wouldn't be possible. Absolutely just wouldn't be possible. So I hope you have a great day. I hope you have something planned. I hope are able to enjoy and relax and just have a great day. If you have kids, I hope you spend a great day with your children. Everyone else, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you got anything out of this video or if you're enjoying my content, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really do look forward to all the comments, and your liking and subscribing really helps the channel. Thank you very much. Happy Mother's Day. Have a great day.